hell do you want a secondary brain for anyway? I mean, every part of the kaiju cells. Cartilage, spleen, liver, even the crap. But the brain, too much ammonia. So what's the deal, little fella?
Well, that's classified. So I couldn't tell you, even if I wanted to. But it is pretty cool.
So I saw the movie last night. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Lots of explosions, lots of big bangs. What I loved about it was Guillermo seemed to have paired you, who's your first blockbuster, with someone who's a seasoned veteran, with Charlie and with Idris. What's it like working with Ron?
It's pretty great working with Ron. I'll tell you, when he has that gold grill in his teeth, you just get showered with spittle.
That's right.
Really a lot?
I mean, you just get a real drenching. I had a blast, and clearly you were having a lot more fun on this movie than other ones because you weren't covered in Hellboy makeup.
This was a breeze.
We had a really good time on set, and it's great to watch.
I don't have scenes with anybody in the movie except for Charlie.
That's it. It
was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah. You know, you come off Sons of Anarchy, which is such an organic and non-digital kind of film, and then you come back to something like this. Is it, in a way, easier for you?
I love watching craftsmen utilize every little, color in the paint box. I love television for completely different reasons than I love a movie like this for completely different reasons than I love a little. Just got back from doing a $1 million movie in New Orleans, which is just really, really weird, obtuse, all storytelling, no resources whatsoever. I love it all. Right. So I'm very lucky that the diversity just keeps finding me.
And I spent some time with Guillermo at ILM yesterday. And I was talking to some of the guys that created a lot of the monsters and the robots, and they have this opinion of him where they just love him. Obviously, you've worked with him before. I don't know if this is your first time, but how great is this guy to work with?
Well, in terms of those guys, the real geeks who run places like ILM, the real movie, technology geeks, it's like working with Einstein.
Right.
It's like working with the Nobel Peace Prize winner of technology. I mean, he's so far ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
They're creating stuff to keep up with his imagination.
Yeah, and for me, it was like working with Hitchcock, or what I would think like Orson Welles was. This larger-than-life presence, and where the director is as much of a star of the movie as the actors or the robots. That you go to see the movie because you're looking for his stamp.
Exactly.
And it's really great to be around that sort of energy and talent and charisma.
And he's a real visionary. I mean, he really has they give us a Pacific Rim book to look through, and there's a scene where there's a picture in there where he's actually shoveling dirt with the crew members. So I don't think he's afraid to get his hands.
That was just a photo op.
That's just a photo op.
There's a book coming out in October, which is a compilation of his notebooks. He's always carries a leather-bound notebook. Yeah. And he's been carrying them since I met him, which is 20 years ago. And he must have hundreds and hundreds of filled volumes. And some publisher is coming out with a coffee table edition of these notebooks. But when the world gets to see the intricate workings of the mind of Guillermo del Toro, they'll understand that what we're saying in these interviews is not hyperbole. It's not hype because we're trying to sell movie tickets. This guy is just genuinely extraordinary. Genuinely, and he has this output that is staggering. Makes everybody else feel like a slacker.
Last quick question. I just have to ask you, your favorite cigar?
Oh, it used to be the Hoya de Monterrey.
You stopped?
Yeah, I quit. Oh. The Hoya de Monterrey Churchill from Cuba.
Okay.
Was my favorite cigar.
I'm Canadian, so we can get Cubans.
Huh?
I'm Canadian, so we can get Cubans.
No, yeah, well, that was my favorite. But I liked variety. I liked a lot of cigars.
Well, I'll have a Hoya de Monterrey in your honor tonight.
I hope so.
Warner Brothers' Pacific Rim opens in theaters July 12th. I'm Jason Rockman for the Rockman Review.